Oh, Randy's got some more land. And it's time to sow some seeds. So that's what he's gonna do, but not before he makes sure it's all ready. There's stones everywhere. He's gotta pick them up. It's a total mess out there. Anyway, sit back, relax, grab some popcorn. I don't know. This is episode 34 of the Rovian Farms. What's going on, everyone? Dirty Randy here. We're back at it for another month. We're in August here, and we just finished up harvesting a bunch of canola, rather, and today we gotta get planting it. So we're gonna do just that. We're gonna, well, I guess our cultivator's up here. We need to get our seeder all set up onto our McCormick and then get rolling with that. We'll probably get some help planting that first field, and we will cultivate the other ones, and then hopefully we will not fall behind with that. So that should be good. No, we do not want our trailer. We want these guys. Thankfully, we know they're all full of seed because we tried to use them to, oh, I got my front light on here. My bee. Don't usually have that on, but we did for planting. But yeah, as I was saying, we tried planting with this guy and realized that, well, it's not meant for sunflowers. So it is all ready to go for our canola, which it can do. So I'm looking forward to that. Get her hooked up, and then we can set off. Depending on what we get done today, it'll be worth it to probably check some prices on our goods. Alright, get that folded up. And we will skedaddle out of here to our fields, trying to avoid as many sunflowers on the way as we can. But we'll get it planted, no problem. And trying to get all of our fields planted today is the goal. Look at that. We just fit like a glove. We just got to avoid over here, schwink wide, and we're golden. Look at that. You wouldn't want anything bigger. If you had anything, you definitely need to tow it behind. Oh, there we go. Looking good. And I don't know, hopefully there's enough room for some turnaround, but I think, well, honestly, this will be fine. Alright, send off our help there. That's awesome. Thank you, sir. And we will hop in our field here and get to cultivating. Love those wide tires. Definitely makes a difference, especially when you're so used to seeing the narrows on there. You'll love to see it, bud. Alright. Well, we will make our way over to our field and get her done. I mean, I feel like the Fiat rolls pretty well. It's deceptive because it's pretty much as fast as it goes, but it can tow stuff pretty fast on the field as well. Like, it's got a good amount of torque. It doesn't have a high top speed, but you can absolutely put in work. So once you get out onto the field, you don't even really notice that it's any slower than any modern tractor, really. It just takes you a little bit longer to get from A to B. So there we go. We have made it to B. So let's go ham. We'll get her done. Drop her down. Miss a little spot, as we do. But for the most part, that's looking pretty good. There we go. See, once you get out here, it's like it's deceptively fast. Now it feels like we're going faster than we were just driving over here. But, you know, of course, that's not the case. It's just, now that we're on a field, it feels like we probably should be going a little bit slower, but of course she absolutely rips. Alright, this is kind of a tricky corner. Alright, I think that's just fine like that, and we should be good to set off. We got this field and the field to our left that will get done. I guess we maybe should have done the field to our left as it's a little bit smaller, just in case they're done planting before we can get done cultivating. But either way, if we can get caught up, then we can hop in and start putting some seed down our shelves. Once we get this headland area done, that's pretty much easy for us. Then we can hopefully keep going without having to stop and turn around too much, because that's definitely this tractor's weak point as well. But she's a beaut nonetheless. Grab our little mist patch here. And you know, I am tempted to just go back this way. Give ourselves a little bit more space to turn around. But I think we should be fine now. Might want to do it the same on the other end. Just because we're rolling through whatever. Oh, drop it down because we can do this field. I don't know. We were heading down here anyways, whatever. That's just how it worked out. It'll all get done, and really, this shouldn't take us too much time at all. This thing is absolutely ripping through these fields. Wonderful. Avoid the post. And yeah, we're not making that. For show. That's alright. We can get it on the pass coming back, and then we got even more space down here. So I'm not too worried about it. We got lots of sunflowers going. And, you know, with just how much canola we got off our last harvest, it's, you know, we got almost 20,000 liters, but I would love to get even more than that. And that might call for some more land. Who knows? Maybe we should have dedicated our new field to canola as opposed to sunflowers, but that's all right. We got it rolling, and well, we'll make it work for now. So we got plenty of space to turn around now. We'll set off, and we'll get the rest of this field done. And his friend, check on our friend who's putting down some seed right now, and then we'll hop in there once we can. So let's do it. Alright, that should be pretty good for mulching. I can't imagine, well, mulching slash cultivating. Yeah, that's all of our fields that we have available for the moment, so I will take that. There is that other field that was kind of right by the road. It has the power line running through it as well, but it didn't look like it had anything planted. It looked like it had a bunch of rocks, but that's about it. So I'm not 100%. I don't even think we have the money to buy that right now, but if I suppose we could take a little bit more money out now that we have some leeway on our loan and buy some more land with that if we did want to, if there's really nothing in it, and get some more canola down if we wanted to, although we would probably have to get another rock picker out here and somebody to help out jump in this guy and collect some stones whilst we planted the other fields. But it could be doable for sure. Alright, just pulled up here to have a peek. And yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything in here, just a bunch of racks. This field and the one beside it with this on there, old building, but that's fine. You know, both of these go for about 42,000 a piece, so we'd be looking at like 80 grand for both. I don't know if we could afford both right now, but it certainly would be nice. All right, well, we decided, you know, instead of taking out a loan or anything like that and diving back into that, we're trying to not do that at all if possible. So since the McCormick is pretty busy, we came down and asked if we could use the shop tractor and use it to load up some goods. So that's what we're going to do in our new warehouse here. Lovely, all full of product. Look at that, the shelves rather are just lined. It looks amazing. So that being said, I think yeah, we will load some stuff up. All right, well, the shelves are not emptied, but we got a pretty full trailer here. We're gonna pull out with this guy and head over to the supermarket just over here. I love the all-wheel steering on this thing. You know, it has the functions that you know, some of the telehandlers have. Oh boy, I want to tip this guy. Hello, folks. Just coming through. Yep, nope, gonna give you a good restock. So, you know, some grape juice, some raisins, a bunch of oils, and yeah, hopefully this is enough to fund both of those fields if we can. Oh gosh. A little bit of a screeching halt there by hitting the fence. Oops. Alright, squeeze this in. Make some money. Just waiting for traffic to clear. Oh my gosh, car, you're coming out of nowhere. Thankfully, there's not a traffic jam today. But, there we go. We dropped off all those goods. Jeez, those oils have super been worth it. That was $127,000 for that full trailer right there. Of course, you know, we did drain most of our oils up there, but we have more coming. Not too much more sunflower oil, I don't think, but of course the canola oil just got in the works, and olive oil, we have a relatively steady flow of those going in because of our trees. Alright, we pulled back in with the shop tractor here, and I think we're going to finalize the purchase on some land. Alright, so these were the two we were looking at. I didn't even realize there's another one over there. Wow. Okay. Ignoring that one. Yeah. These two. 40,000 apiece. We're going to do it. Yes. And yes. Thank you very much. Wow, look at that. We're just absolutely growing up here. You know, we could even afford this one if we did want to, but we will hold on to that for now. Especially because I believe there's stuff planted in it. Let's double check maybe. Yeah, it looks like there is. Same with 25. 48 looks free, but with the purchase of these guys, I think we're doing just fine. So let's also get a stone picker. I know we just had one the other day. All right, 4,000. We got another stone picker. I know it's expensive, but we got the big one. And you know, the shop was like, "Hey, you already got the tractor. You borrowed it for the day. Are you sure you want to return it right now? Because you're doing other stuff with it. So, you know, you have it for the day." So I was like, "Oh, all right. Well, if I get it for the day, you know, let's try this guy out on the field." I don't know when the last time this guy's gotten any field work was, but hey, today's the day, and it should do us just wonderfully, honestly. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, well, this is us right here, just popping off the road. I was kind of intending to use the Fiat. That's why I drove it, you know, most of the way down here. All right, what's going on here, Chief? There we go. It's not rolling for some issue, for some reason. Is there some sort of issue? I'm not sure what the deal is. You know, this guy's brand new, and it should not be going this slow. Alright, I think it might have just been the fact that we were on a big hill there. I don't know. And there's a small possibility that this one is a little bit too big for the JCB here, which I honestly didn't really consider. I didn't think about that, but yeah, definitely some issues here. So, you know, we might just go swap it out real quick for the small one, or do we just keep plugging away painfully at this. I mean, if you can keep it rolling, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I mean, as soon as it's off, that is a billion times better. Yeah, it's not a great time getting started. Like, it really takes forever to get rolling. Once you can get rolling, you can get going a little bit faster. But yeah, I think this is just maybe a little bit too big of an implement. Yeah, we can barely make it up these hills. And yeah, I didn't even consider that, so my bad. You know, maybe the shop can swap it out for us without a charge. That would be nice, because we are silly gooses. Oh, come on. This is the hardest part right here. Right here. Let's go. I mean, really, any cornering and then getting up to speed is difficult. I was trying to get this done relatively quick before they caught up with our planting, but I'm pretty sure they're like almost done, if not done. So yeah, this is painful. I think we will see if we can get it swapped out. That way we can get this done at a reasonable pace. Alright, that is so much better. Yes, it's smaller, but that's fine. If we can actually maneuver it around with our tractor, then that's what you want. And ultimately, it's going to be way quicker than driving the big one at a turtle's pace. But, you know, I did look at the specs, and that one, you know, it required 220 horsepower, and this tractor has 235, 236. So really, that shouldn't have been the issue. Just, I don't know. Something was off, but that's alright. We're bouncing around a heck of a lot in this guy. Maybe. Yeah, we need to turn off our all-wheel steering. That way it's not hitting us in the back. I don't know. Seems like it's still bouncing around a fair bit, to be honest with you. I think it's just our front weight and the fact that this landscape is, you know, pretty tricky. Like, it's very uneven. Look at that. Yeah, Bounce City. Alright, well, at least we're rolling now. We'll keep it up. We'll collect the rest of these rocks. Alright, we got them all collected. That's looking good. And I figured we got to bring the tractor and the implement back. We may as well go drop off these stones and make just a little bit of money back in the process. Unfortunately, we did have to pay a double leasing cost. They did not let us get away with, you know, swapping them out for free. So, what can you do? You know, I guess when you own a few businesses in town, they know you got some money in your pocket somewhere. So, I mean, that's fine. We made a mistake. We paid for it. I'm not too worried about it at the end of the day. So we will get backed up here. Oh, that man must have reached the end of his walking point because he just dead turned around on a dime. I'm going home. I'm headed to the crosswalk. That's my daily goal. Good for you, my man. Good for you. All right. That's looking good. Alright, what do you got for me? Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, we'll just pull this guy back in his home. Wonderful. We made our way back, and we are in the McCormick once again. And we want to get... see, planting. There we go. Turned on. And it looks like there's just this strip, and probably one on the other side as well, because this field is kind of like tilted, like an italic eye. It's just a little bit shifted instead of perfectly straight. So I think that'll do over here. We'll finish up this other side, and then we will do our other field. So that's awesome. Our new fields, $80,000 worth of new land. And it's pretty much all farmable except for obviously where that old building is. But nothing we can really do about that. Just finish up this little strippy here. Boom. And like that, we're good to go. So we'll proceed over to here, and we can just get right to it. Awesome. Look at that. Some nice fresh land. Never before, well, I don't know about never before. We've never planted in it, but it certainly has had crop in it before, pretty much like every year actually. This field always is pretty full. So there you go. Well, we'll I don't know the best way to attack this field. It's kind of a wonky shape, but what can you do? We'll get it done nonetheless. We don't discriminate. We like fields of all shapes and sizes. Alright, well, I think that's all she wrote. Can't believe we have even more land now. That's actually awesome. We could get the arborist out and get rid of some of these trees again if we really wanted to. So we're looking pretty good. We'll probably have a bunch of weeds to get rid of. I'm going to say not only this field, but the sunflowers. But we may have already done the sunflowers, I believe. So yeah, we'll probably have to get rid of the weeds just on these new canola fields that we do have planted here. So that's not a worry, but we have even more than we had last year, so that's simply amazing. And it looks like those long shadows are starting to creep in, so you know what that means. The day is, well, it's starting to come to an end, so that's pretty good. We've gotten plenty done. We actually made a surprise amount of money, a good amount of money, but a little bit unexpected. We were, you know, not really necessarily planning to make a big sale today, but we did just that. And yeah, we were able to buy a bunch of land and get it turned around. That's awesome. Land that, you know, we probably would have bought at some point eventually anyways, so that's even better. We got a bunch of honey here and some eggs that we probably should think about selling as well. Same with that canola, whenever, or not canola, but soybeans that we have laying around. I don't even know when the highest price is on those guys, but we should probably, you know, double check, really. We'll get this seeder put away. It's done its job wonderfully for another year. And I suppose we could throw back on that front weight if we wanted to. There we go. Can't believe how well those guys just fit in there so darn perfectly. So perfect fit. Alright, well, I mean, the high price was in June. We're in August, so we kind of missed it again. Oops, what can you do? I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. Are you worried about it? I'm not too worried about it. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Parked up. Looking good. Feeling good. Suppose we do have more product we could sell if we did want to, because the price is still actually pretty good today, so that's not the end of the world. But I guess let's check out how we're doing on our productions. Still pumping out great products there. That's awesome. Still have 8,300 liters of grapes left to go, and it's actually time to harvest again tomorrow. So I think that's a successful year-round grape production, you know? That's amazing. Oils are pumping through absolutely a ton of olives. That's awesome. Looks like we just ran out of sunflowers, so we can probably deactivate that for now, but of course we have more planted, so that's awesome. They're coming along, and I believe they're even going to get harvested pretty soon as well, so that's great. Yeah, the olives really have, you know, they're just busting out. We could probably even just straight up sell some olives if we wanted to, now that this is pretty full. So that's awesome. Yeah, we got more oil being made, you know, a fair bit there. So that's a lot more money too, to be honest with you. So just kind of looking, you know, we have sunflowers coming up in October, so that's great, right after our grapes, which will be next month in September there. So that's awesome. We got a grape harvest, and then right after that will be sunflowers, and back to it with that. So not too far behind on the sunflowers as far as production there. If we did just want to have a peek, you know, prices are still pretty good for a lot of these guys. So, you know, it's like, it's almost feels worth it to try and sell some more while we can, you know. If we clear out the storage, not the end of the world. I'll take it, you know. Alright, it's 6 o'clock. The sun is going down, and we're kind of racing to it. So, whoa, we're going to go pick up our trailer, and I think, honestly, we're just going to try and clear off our shelves. I know we just got them, but if the price is high, I'm kind of glad we did have to go sell some stuff today to double check, because otherwise I don't think I would have done that. And of course that is a, you know, it's a lot of money being left on the table when you can sell those at the right time, right? So that is awesome. Of course they're not all 100% perfect, you know, they might rise and fall a little bit throughout the month, but you know, right now they're all at a pretty good price. So we will get the rest of this stuff loaded up, and of course we still have, you know, our honey and eggs, but for the most part we're doing pretty good. So this person thinks I'm blocking them, which I promise I'm not trying to. And yeah, let's get it loaded up with the forklift. Alright, this is our first load here, so we will take it to the supermarket, and then I don't know, we might go load up the rest of our great products that we have. Just I don't know, or maybe we just, those are the ones we hold on to. I think yeah, maybe those would be the ones we hold on to. And we will just sell these guys. I do want my kind of crab steer. Not crab steer, but all whizzle drizzle active while I'm selling this stuff. Is that crab steering? Oh my gosh, it is. How cool is that? Alright, well, that was $50,000 worth of raisins. Well, mostly grape juice. Whoa. And a little bit of raisins there. But that's pretty good. We still have some oils that we can sell. And even more that we can pick up from our actual oil mill there. So that's awesome. Oh. We have our all-wheel steering on now, and it's kind of tripping me out. There we go. All right. 2 quick pallets, and we're out. Off to our mill here, and we'll see what else they got for us. All right, there we go. Some canola oil already going. That's amazing. 3 different types of oils. Things are just banging out here. It's a good time. So, off to the supermarket once again. Back up here, and we can head out. That is awesome. Yeah, $50,000 for all of our great products there, and this seems like a considerable amount less worth of oils, and it is, but at the same time, oils are a pretty fine product there. Not that grapes aren't, to be honest. The grapes are very tedious work, but you know, oils are you know, you could say they're essential. Or so my sister would say. Oh yeah, there they go. Alright, well, there we go. We might go just drop off our trailer right here at our grape refinery because, well, where else should we put it, really? I guess we could put it at our little storage spot where we had it before. But at the same time, here is just fine too. Nothing wrong with that. The steering on this trailer messes with me, I swear. I'm not used to that. But there we go. All good. You can hang out here, my friend. And we will bring this back to the shop once again. It was super fun using this thing today. Use a little leash dog for the day. You'll love to see it. So, very nice. We got lots planted. And we will dip back in here. And at this rate, you know, we could... Whoa, Nelly! We could even put some more money down onto our loan if we really wanted to. 100 G's? Why not? I mean, because we like money, but why not? Little tractor on sale for like $41,000. 135 horsepower. That's, you know, something we could use, to be honest with you. But I think we kind of want to shoot for around that 200 mark, and I do have something in mind. I think we might buy this tractor, just because we can. We need another Big Daddy over here. You know, the McCormick's got over 300. This guy, 250 with the engine upgrade. We did put the engine upgrade in it. It's 226 without it. Another 10 G's. We can do that. We're still left over with $11,000. So I am kind of tempted to do it just because it's a Renault. We have a Renault. I don't know. Why not? Let's go check it out. Well, there she be. Look at that. Sky's on fire. We got a nice new orange tractor. Kind of fits in with the Fiat family there a little bit. And it's a Renault. You know, we have a Renault car. All of the tractors that we had when we started here, well, no, not all of them, but pretty close, were all orange. We still have that orange Fiat that was originally here. But this is, of course, much bigger. It's a bit newer. And, well, it kind of fits in, like I said, with the orange and with our vehicle. So there you go. Now we have kind of another third tractor. I think I honestly might sell that little New Holland we have down there. I forgot to do that today, but that's okay. We'll hold on to them for now. And we will just dip back over to the farm with our brand new purchase. The sky is just on fire. And it's been a great day. We made a lot of money, and you know, I probably, arguably, should have put more of our money towards our loan, but at the same time, we need new tractors, and we did spend a lot of money onto our loan not long ago. This thing just lights up the nighttime. It's actually awesome. It's got very bright lights on there. And hey, it matches our trailer as well. I forgot about that, so that's awesome. We'll get them pulled in here. Look at that, right next to your new friends, your new brothers. There we go. Oh, orange on orange. Wonderful. All right, well, I guess we should get his lights turned off. Here we go. Look at that. Well, filling up once again. Things are looking good. Geez, I'll take it. Well, it's been a good day. It's getting real dark out here. And, well, I'm going to go enjoy it, make myself some dinner, give the dog some food, and kick back and relax a little bit, all right? Well, you do the same, and, well, we'll see you in the next episode, all right? I hope you enjoyed today's.
Thanks for watching. I'm Dirty Randy Mac. You have yourself a wonderful time. Until next time. Bye-bye.